Hello, each and every one of yous out there. I am the Dance Alive Dancer, and I'm going to do this short video because the Christmas season is going to be starting up pretty soon. And if we had the disaster we had last year, which every year this time, my incidents with churches and police and all this stuff spike because I go to churches to listen to the music and all this stuff, and all of them, they don't want me there because I'm transgender and because of who I am, and so on and so on. So this year, after 9 years, the St. Matthew's United Church of Christ on 1200 Moreland always took the lead for 9 years. I thought they'd never be beat. But on the top of the list this year is, of course, the famous The Faith Family Church on Greenmount Road. And I don't know if anybody will ever top them. I sure hope they don't try. But for them saying that I was Jason the Chainsaw Killer and all the rest of this stuff, I mean, I don't think anybody will ever top them because they won the new place. They are now the top. The one that, the worst reaction to me being transgender and different that I've ever seen. Following that, secondly, is the St. Matthew's, of course. Then following that one is the Lady of the Snows, the Shrine, with and all of that. The guy at the shrine it's on the video, it's on the air. But reason I'm putting this talk on there is because this season, Christmas season, is going to be starting again, and excuse me, the Christmas season is going to be starting again, and all this baloney is going to be starting up again. So the reason I wanted to put out this on the air is because I know what's going to happen. I know that all of this stuff is going to happen, and the number one thing that I'm told is I shouldn't be there because I'm transgender, and that's against God. Although that was the reason the Faith Family Church got rid of me. But man, the way they did that is, I give them credit for the worst actual probable reaction ever. I credit St. Matthew's. At least they did it right. My God, Faith Family Church, woo! But anyway, going on. Let me put a point in right there. All they did at that church was use an excuse, and he used Mr. Grimm as an excuse to get rid of me. So. But anyway, I have been told many times over when I go to the church, and this is 100% of the time. I have never been in a church that hasn't done this. So this is all of them that I'm talking about. I have not met that yet. One that hasn't done this. So, with the Christmas season starting, well, let's take last year, and every year actually, I'm told that Jesus doesn't want me there because I'm transgender. Jesus doesn't want me there because of my past. The guy at the shrine said that. If you listen to that video real good. Jesus, God doesn't want you. He wants you to change before you come there. You can't come here being a transgender, meaning you got to be your original gender that God put you on earth for. I credit that one to the Faith Family Church and St. Matthew's and some others. And I have been told so many times that Jesus doesn't want me, God doesn't want me, Buddha doesn't want me, this person doesn't want me. I mean, it isn't this, that, it's all of the religions, all across, you know what I mean? Which is why I don't put stock in this stuff anymore. I have been told that I have to change who I am. I'm a sinner because I'm transgender. I can't be in church. I can't, pray to God because I'm transgender, because I'm an abomination. Thank you, Faith Family, for that one. It's a good one. I am shouldn't be here. I'm going to hell. So and so and so and so. You know what I mean? So and so to the point where I'm getting sick of hearing this stuff. I mean, and then we run this whole thing. I go there to the music. You know what I mean? You've seen this thing before, and I'm there for a while, and after a while, then they find an excuse. They get rid of me, and some of them, you know, they tell me, "Oh, I got to leave. You don't leave, or call the police." I didn't used to want that reaction, you know what I mean? But now, you know what I mean? That's how we're going to have that reaction. Because what the Faith Family Church did was, first they threw me out back last Christmas. Then twice they called the police, what was it, a couple months ago on me. Sent them up here to the, what do you call it, gas station. And, oh, you've seen that video. Oh, they don't want you here. You're scared of Mr. Grimm. You're out with the chainsaw killing people and all that. Like, I wonder what it was that guy was smoking. That was up over at that church up there. What are these guys smoking down there nowadays? That's what I wonder. But anyway, I'm getting back on the subject. So the way we do this year, and I put a challenge out there. So I come to the church to listen to music and all that stuff, and this time, you know, when they tell me that Jesus doesn't want me and all, I'm going to be totally ready for this. I'm always totally ready for it, but I'm going to be totally ready for all of this. I'm going to be going in and out, and I'm going to be ready. Let's just put it that way. But whatever they tell me. Because I know I'm going to hear, oh, Jesus doesn't want you. Oh, you're transgender. You shouldn't be here. God doesn't want nothing to do with you. Oh, you can't use the bathroom. You know, you can't go to the bathroom. You got to go to the male bathroom. Like, right. So and so and so and so. We're going to get the police. Call the police. Call the police. Here, we got to dial the police. Oh, she's going. You get what I mean? All of that kind of stuff. And I know what's coming because I've been dealing with this 13 years. And this is why I don't like Christmas. It's the worst time of the year for me. In addition to that, my mom died on in the Christmas month. That's another thing that makes it bad for me. But my incidents spiked through the roof. You'll see them. I have a whole pile of them running in December. All the people throwing me out and telling me that I'm an abomination and I shouldn't be here and all of that. And congratulations to the Faith Family Church. I give you a hand. You won the top place of all time on how not to deal with a situation like this. I mean, calling me the clown, Mr. Grimm, the chainsaw clown killer. Me, Jason. Congratulations, Faith Family. You win the worst award of all time for how not to deal with a situation. So, going on, St. Matthew's, don't take a back seat because you're next. You won the second best. How not to handle a situation. But anyway, I know what to expect. I know the one thing I want to mention is I already know that God don't want me. You people don't got to tell me that. People at church don't got to tell me that. I came there for the music, to listen to some heavenly music for Christmas. You know what I mean? And instead I get, what, taken out in handcuffs? Taken out of church by the police? God doesn't want you. You're the chainsaw killer. This and blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? All of this. Really want to hear a good one? That's a real good one, brother. I'm sick and tired of this stuff because this stuff doesn't work with me. Here we are approaching another Christmas season, and I know this same routine. I know this thing. It's like playing an old record over and over again. The same thing will happen again. And oh, God doesn't want nothing to do with you. You got to change who you are. You can't be Susan. You got to go back to being a male. God just thinks you're an abomination. And what else? Your music is bad. Oh, you shouldn't have a pink van. You shouldn't be who you are. You shouldn't have long hair. What else we got here? I don't know. You shouldn't dress the way you're dressed. You dress too young, and some others. But you want to know something? You go ahead out there, you know what I mean? And I put the challenge out there for the next church that does this, because it will be done. Like the Faith Family Church, you make up a whole pile of crap and garbage. That's what they done. They made all of it up as an excuse. You make up a whole bunch of this mumbo jumbo, I call it, BS, bullshit. You put it out there, and I challenge you to top the Faith Family Church. I don't think you can do it. This is a ultimate challenge. You want to how not to handle a situation with me, how not to handle a situation with me. If you want that role, you want that thing, you want that position, I'll be glad to give it to you. And you'll be posted as the worst place in town to go to. And trust me, it'll get around. What goes around comes around. Instead of sitting here, instead of getting to know who I am, what I'm like, what my life was like, what's going on with me, and my anxiety disorder and all that, instead of doing this, Faith Family Church and St. Matthew's and all these people, what, they slap me in the face with a book full of garbage, if you know what I mean. A book full of made up crap. But anyway, back to my challenge. Okay, this time we're going to handle it different. This time I am going to be, aware. I ain't going to tell you how, but every single piece, every place I go into is going to be watched. Let's put it that way. And the minute I hear somebody wanting me out, I'm not going to wait. We're going to get the police right away. It will be aired. All of this stuff, you know what I mean? They want to make it. You want to top Faith Family. I don't think you can do it, but because I think they won the place of the boob award of all times on how not to handle something with me or anybody. I'll tell you something. If that's the way God is and Jesus is and everything on how to handle somebody or something, if that's you don't want to know something, no, thank you. I don't want it. I can get that from the guy down at the street down there at the bar. He can do way better than you could. So that's, geez, I don't even understand it. But anyway, Christmas season is coming up, and what's the next one going to be? What's the next church going to be? What are they going to do? What are they going to make up some? I mean, I give you credit for the best made-up stuff there is. I'll tell you that, Faith Family. I give you at least St. Matthew's didn't make up stuff anyway. I give them credit for that one. I can't say that about the guy at the shrine, but so you go on ahead and you bring it on. Bring it on. You know what I mean? You make up a whole pile of garbage. I don't know, what do you make up today? I threw batteries and 8 batteries, and why don't you come up with some stuff about some drugs? Or why don't you come up with something exciting? That I went to the moon and I'm an alien and I came back and killed everybody on the world or something. Make up something new. I'm tired of hearing the same crap. I want to hear something new. So make up something, make up a whole new story, huh? Make up a whole new one, a reason you want to get rid of me. Jesus hates me. Jesus is an alien. Whatever you want to do, make up something new. So I need something new on here. On how much you people hate. You don't know the meaning of love. You know the meaning of hate. And that's what I'm putting on here. I'm putting on here, in your face right now, how much you people hate. And you don't even try to understand me. You label me, a guy labels me at the Faith Family Church as the clown chainsaw killer. You know what that is? That's his fear of me being transgender, that he doesn't he thinks that I'm an abomination of God because I'm transgender, and his way of dealing with it, get rid of me, my Halloween videos. You're a Halloween joke, man. But anyway, going on, Christmas season is coming. So, we'll see what happens, right? Maybe we'll get somebody to replace the top one right now, the Faith Family. Maybe we won't. I hope we don't, but as long as there are people out there that are prejudiced, doesn't sit down and understand a damn thing, and takes and use God and religion and everything else as an excuse to hurt somebody, I'm going to say that again. As long as there's people out there that are prejudiced, don't want to sit down and understand something, and they take their Bible and God and all this stuff out of the air, and they use it as an excuse to hurt somebody, there's always going to be something like this happening. Always. Because you're using that as an excuse to hurt somebody. That wasn't its design. That's not what your Bible says. That's not what your message says. Maybe you better look up my message. I'll tell you what, you look up my message. Because it doesn't say in my message that you should hate somebody. So anyway, that's all I have to say. I'm going to make this, I don't know how long this video is. Probably 15 minutes by now. But anyway, so that's what I'm facing for Christmas time. So, I hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is a couple days away. So, let's bring it on, I guess. We're going to see what happens this year. How many churches make up all kinds of good stuff about me? I mean, they should be reading their own stuff, because I don't know if they ever heard it or not, that thou shalt not lie. Liars don't make it, if you know what I mean, but they don't care, do they? Nope. Continue making up. Again, faith family. You get the hand. You really, really made up a good one. Thank you. For nothing. But anyway, have a good holiday out there, everybody. And we'll take the bull by the horns, and we'll see what happens with December. I know it's going to be quite interesting. We're going to go down an interesting road. Because I wonder how many times they're going to tell me the same thing over and over again. Thank you. Good night.